Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Danganronpa, Hope Scouting Despair students. So in the last episode we found 2 bodies, and now we're trying to do a small investigation, even though we're pretty sure who did the murder. We're all pretty sure it was Hagakure, but we still have to do an investigation to make sure that that is true, because we don't all want to die. So yeah, kind of a messed up situation. Anyway, a number of things occurred during this incident. No, perhaps better to say, a great deal of things. There is value in revisiting past events. You might recall something you overlooked. Shall I help you go over it once more? Sure! Okay, that's not a bad idea. Alright, let's go back over what happened. This morning, only Ashiana, Kirigiri, you, and I assembled in the cafeteria. For as long as we waited, no one else came. Thus, we decided to search for the other students. We began searching at around 8 o'clock a.m. Immediately after we split up, Kirigiri went missing. Finding Celeste in the 3rd floor recreation room, Ashiana quickly reconvenued. I don't know what that word is. It's come up a couple times and I still don't know what it is. And with you and I. Celeste said she was attacked by a madman and lost consciousness for around an hour, which means she was attacked about an hour before we found her, putting that a little after 7 a.m. At that time, we learned from Celeste's photo the madman was dressed in an unusual costume, just as Robo. It's very messed up, actually. Additionally, we discovered Yamada had been dragged off for the very same just as Robo. For some strange reason. Hentai. Anyway, we began our search for the madman and soon after met up with Fukawa and Tsugami. Moments later, we found Yamada injured in the 2nd floor room. After escorting Yamada to the infirmary on the 1st floor, we resumed our search. Then, just after we left the infirmary, the body went missing, right? What is it? I saw a shadow. There was a shadow moving to the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's sighting, we all went to the 2nd floor and split up to look for the madman. And not long after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had spotted the madman on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, we all headed to the 3rd floor. What happened, Celeste? That was a rather excruciated cry coming from you. I saw him, the costumed madman. When I shouted, he ran off. Myself facing opposite the stairs, he turned to the corner at the end of the hall to the left. Okay, and yet again, just moments after that. What the? Oh yeah. What? It came from downstairs, which means that scream was Yamada in the infirmary. Crap, let's hurry back! Yeah, we already went over that kind of stuff, so we split into 2 groups. Celeste, Ashiana, and I returned to the infirmary. And you, Togami, and Fukawa went after the madman on the 3rd floor. There, in the infirmary, we discovered Yamada's dead body. At that time, I heard the corpse discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Ashiana behind to return to the 3rd floor to report the bad news. However, at the same time, we had just found Ishimaru's corpse in the physics prep room. Yamada and Ishimaru's corpses were likely discovered at nearly the same time. I, too, heard the corpse discovery announcement immediately after we found Ishimaru's body. Then I informed you and Togami about Yamada's murder. So you, me, and Togami then headed for the infirmary. Okay, leaving Fukawa, who had passed out, behind. Wait! She says she informed me. I thought I wouldn't have seen Yamada's death. Something's fishy there. Something's fishy there. But just after we left the physics lab, we heard surprising news from Celeste, who had come upstairs after me. Okay, Yamada's corpse. It's disappeared. We hurried back to the infirmary, and Yamada's body was gone. After that, remembering we had forgotten about Fukawa, we all returned to the prep room. Okay, did it just... Really? Is this some sort of dream? Okay, this time it was Ishimaru's corpse that had disappeared. Rattled and confused, we quickly set out to search for the missing bodies. And then, after some time searching, hearing Celeste had found the corpses, we all headed for this storage room. And there, we rediscovered the 2 missing bodies. Okay. And that covers everything, I think. Looking back at it like that, it strikes me just how much happened in such a short time. Should you ever wish to go over things again, let me know. You have my cooperation. I might go over things with you again sometime. Did I talk to you yet? Hey, Togami, so do you think Hagakure really is the culprit? I can't think of anyone else it could be. Every one of us has an alibi for the murders that had disappearance and the disappearance of the corpses. And then there's Yamada's dying words. Yoshihiro, right? Not just that, he tried to say ak, or something too. It all points to Yoshihiro Hagakure. But even if Hagakure did do it, why would he try to hide himself by wearing that bizarre costume? I'm sure he just thought that as long as he hid his figure, he wouldn't be found out. He's a degenerate and a fool. Well, Hagakure is kind of a doof, but can you really just pack everything up in a little box labeled doofus and call it a day? I feel like there's a big hint hidden there somewhere. Is that everything? Nothing else stands out to you? No. There's more that I can't figure out. Like where the culprit hid the bodies. Maybe he thought if we couldn't find the corpses, that we couldn't hold an investigation. And yet, despite that, we had almost no trouble finding them. That, too, could only be because the culprit's an imbecile. Is that really good enough? There's one more thing that stuck out to me. Why did the culprit commit 2 murders? What? I mean, according to the rules, if you commit murder without getting caught, you graduate. In which case, I think the culprit would, first and foremost, want to ensure no one else found out. By committing 2 murders, you leave that much more evidence behind. Wait, perhaps. I see. So that's what this is. What are you talking about? We are not friends, and don't you forget it. Where's this coming from? You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, it looks like I'll be able to squeeze a little more fun into this game. And with that, Togami left the soldier. I'd like to know what he got. I'd like to know what information he just figured out. Okay. It sounded like he's figured something out. Would have been nice if he told me, too. Gonna leave now? There's only one way out of the room. Doorknob. And blah. Time to talk to Shiana. Okay. Hey, Nagai. Actually, something's been bugging me. About this storage room. What about it? You know how, after Yamada and Ishimaru's bodies disappeared, we all split up to go look? I was scared, so I went along with Sakura. After everyone split up, we went straight to this art room to look around. But at that time, the storage room door was locked, and we couldn't get in. The door was locked? We came straight here when the search started, so there's no way anyone got here before us. But then, who locked the door, you know? Plus, it's open now, so... You're right, this is perplexing. The door was locked just after we started searching for the bodies, and it's unlocked now. There's gotta be something to that. Maybe I can figure something out once I get out of this room. The door to the storage room can only be locked from the inside. There's something to that. Ashiana and Ogami can attest that the door was locked when we started searching for the bodies. And that door can only be locked from the inside of the storage room. So that means, in other words, when Ashiana and Ogami came to investigate, someone was locked. Well, someone was inside the locked storage room. And eventually that someone unlocked the door, and the room became accessible again. Plus, Ashiana said nobody could have gotten here before them. Which means the person in the storage room was either the culprit, who remains AWOL, or AWOL, sorry, one of the victims? Huh. That's interesting. There's still things I need to investigate. Like what? I've looked at everything, I think. The TV? Sure. It's one of Monokama's monitors. Maybe I should start calling them mono monitors. Oh. That was just a cache thing. Okay, I've already checked the hammers. Okay. This, no. What have I not looked over? I'm click you again. Please don't tell me you just went. A number of things occurred. Great deal. The valley overlooked. Shall I? No. I want to go over that crap again. Okay, I'm gonna spot on the floor. How on earth could he move your mouse corpse? I mean, the body was the third floor, especially not one. Avoid being spotted. Trauma to the head, just the same as 3. Plus, when I saw you on the infirmary, his desk covered in blood, and yet now the same. Okay, which means someone did something to his glasses. We just went over that! He's completely still, blunt force trauma. We read this. just same floor, vinyl sheets, perhaps the culprit used this to transport them so it wouldn't leave any blood behind. But apparently there's still something I need to investigate. So click the hammers again. Because what variety hammers, some are missing, just as hammers, either way it looks like no holy use. Powdered rock, but that one's not dirty, someone washed it. There is nothing else that I can... I'll talk to you again! I just can't stop thinking about it. You know how after you mod Ishmael's vices, if you're supposed to go look, I was scared when I was Sakura, blah blah blah, things are locked. Hey! I don't think there's anything left for me to look at. But apparently there are still things I need to investigate. That? How did I not see that? Okay, it's a trolley without a handle. I've seen trolleys like this in the art rooms before. It's for transporting sculptures and stuff, right? It looks a little inconvenient, but if you bend over and crouch down a bit, it's definitely usable. This trolley. Hold on. Isn't this the same one that was in the physics prep room? When Ishimaru's corpse was discovered? It is. Plus, look at this. There's blood on the tires. A trolley with blood on the tires moved from the physics prep room to the art storage room. What does it all mean? I don't know. I think I found all the clues in this area. In which case, I should check some other places out. Plus, it's worth investigating. All that's coming right now are the infirmary and the physics prep room where Yamada and Ishimaro were found. So I will go to the prep room first because that is the closest area that I got. I don't know if I'm gonna find much there though. We'll find out. Gotta go. Okay. So many things are happening in this game at one time. It's starting to baffle me. So many deaths, so many tragedies. It's all just... it's saddening. Okay, well we can definitely see the tire marks. Duh. There are what appears to be tire tracks extending from a puddle of blood on the floor. That reminds me, the trolley in Nerton's storage room has blood on its tires. I wonder, maybe the blood on those tires came from here. If so, Ishimaru's corpse was probably moved from here to the storage room on that trolley. They're both on the 3rd floor, so it would be easy enough to use the trolley to move the body. Yep, okay, but even if it was possible to move Ishimaru's corpse with the trolley, that doesn't answer the question about how Yamada's corpse was moved. Yamada was on the 1st floor in the infirmary. There's no way you could use that trolley to transport him up to the 3rd floor. It's a mystery. Oh, I clicked it again. There, guys, I do a quick jump cut here. Sorry for the jump cut there, guys. So now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna try to... Well, we'll just talk to Shu. While the culprit was hard at work moving the bodies, I was busy going Betty bye. It brings me to tears knowing I missed such an extremely rare sight. Yeah, whatever. Go to hell. These are the mats. It feels like I've seen one of these vinyl sheets before. And recently, too. You have. Nice work. Yes, leave the prep room. We're gonna go downstairs. Backing up, and go. And go. And I wish it didn't take so goddamn long to get downstairs. Okay. Down the first flight. Such a daunting task, these stairs. Where am I going? Where am I, exactly? Ah, there we go. Down the 2nd flight. That one isn't as bad, but... Okay, infirmary. Let's try to figure out how the hell they got the body up the stairs, because he is a fat bastard. He really is. Okay, I can't click the blood. I'll talk to the pretty one here. What are you investigating, Celeste? I wouldn't go so far as to call it an investigation. Hagakure must be hiding somewhere, so I'm searching for him. And if I may return your question, what are you investigating, the guy? I'm just looking around, checking all sorts of things out. But what's really on my mind now is how the culprit managed to move Yamada's body. How he managed to move Yamada's body. When Yamada's body disappeared, you were here in the infirmary, right? Ashiana was feeling under the weather, so I remained here along with her. However, she was looking particularly bad, so I accompanied her to the restroom. And then, when you got back, the corpse was gone. Yes, but he was only out of sight for a minute. Ashiana said basically the same thing, which means... Excuse me. The culprit moved Yamada's body in the span of that 1 minute. That would be the case. I'm finding it harder and harder to believe if this is even possible. I mean, the culprit moving Yamada's enormous body in just a minute? Something's up, something's up. I don't know what's up. Something is definitely up. Okay, this is just number 3. The corpse is moved, the murder weapon is left untouched. Amazing. So we got her testimony. What am I missing? Is that a mini fridge? It's a fridge. What if I leave a drink inside? Maybe it's a tense atmosphere, but I'm parched, and 1 peek isn't gonna hurt. There's a large quantity of blood stored in the transfusion bags. Seeing as I'm not a vampire, last I checked, this isn't going to do much for my thirst. You never know. Might like blood, who knows? Okay. There is nothing else in this room. I got your testimony. There's still more here I could check out. Of course there is. There's always something else to check out. No, but I missed everything. What are you? For some reason I really feel like it's the monitor. Okay. I wasn't all that concerned with it either, but... The trash can. I'm a genius! It looks like a pretty ordinary trash can, but what's this? There's something in it. It's a little small to be a handkerchief. This looks like a glasses cloth. And there's blood on it. And there's some sort of character printed on it. More importantly, it's covered in blood. Okay. I don't think Yamada died, and I think he went up to that room. And... truth be told, I think Yamada's the killer. Because that would have been his. It's an animated character. He wiped off his own glasses. He went up. He killed Ishimaru first. He transported his body there. He's faking dead. He's gonna get away with it. That's it. Did you find something? Yeah. There was a glasses cloth inside the trash can. A glasses cloth? And there's blood on it. Someone had to have used this glasses cloth to wipe away blood. But who would wipe away blood with a glasses cloth? And why? I can hardly fathom a reason. It's hard to imagine why, but I think there's something to this. I do too, and I think Yamada is the killer. I do. So this is where you were, Nagai. I've been looking for you. You were looking for me? I thought I'd give you my thanks for earlier. Even though it wasn't intentional, thanks to you, the game's gotten a whole lot more interesting. Huh? Go to Hagakure's room. Also, take this. Meet in the cafeteria. This is the note Hagakure wrote when Karigare made him round everybody up last night. Right? Good memory. Yeah, his handwriting left quite an impression on me. With this, everything falls into place. This is a trap. What is? Things are getting exciting. What are you talking about? I've repaid my debt to you. Beyond that, I have no obligation to share anything later. I think he's caught on to the same thing I did. Well, he said to go to Hagakure's room, so I guess there's something there. Because I do believe that Yamada's probably the killer, he's faking dead, they're gonna think he's dead. And he came back, he blamed everything on Hagakure. I gotta be right. I can't be wrong. Right? I don't even know where his room is. Fujisake, Celeste, Shana, Ugami... No, Hagakure. The door's locked. Unlocked, sorry. Looks like I can go inside. Sugami told me to take a look around, so... Sorry, Hagakure, but I'm going in. If he's dead too, I'm gonna freak. Nope, but there's a lot of crap. So this is Hagakure's room. Everywhere I look, there's stuff I can't make heads or tails... nor tails of, sorry. Where on earth did he get all this? And still, the man himself is nowhere to be found. So, he can't really complain about having his room investigated with a permission, right? Right? I don't know. Jesus, there's a lot to investigate here. I think. I quickly stuck my head into the shower. There's nothing in here, except a really big mess. How the heck do you make a shower so dirty? Boxes. There appears to be something inside these cardboard boxes. It looks like blueprints of some sort. And then we have sheets of plastic and plastered board. Some stuff made out of cardboard, too. So this has been used to build the Justice Robo-suit? And since this was in Hagakuri's room, that means... Wait, hold on a second. There's obviously something fishy about these blueprints. Arm should bend about this much. Manly looking face. That is not his handwriting. Evidence was planted in his room, which just further puts my theory to light. Nagai, we've got big trouble. What's wrong? We found Kirigiri. What? Kirigiri? Is she alright? Where is she? But that's not the only thing. Justice Robo showed up too. Justice Robo too? Yeah, and Hagakuri's inside the costume. Anyway, everyone's at the pool on the second floor. Hurry up and join them, quickly. To think both Hagakuri and Kirigiri would show up right now at the same time. Alright, I'll go now. The pool, right? And so I dashed to the second floor. Interesting. Oh! Hi, Robo. Everybody. Kirigiri, and... Yeah, I feel like I was hit by a train, dude. Is that you, Hagakuri? Yeah, I knew he was in there, but... He's not the killer, he can't be. Hagakuri, right? Can you tell just by looking, dude? Not really, actually. Whoa, what's up with this? Was I rebuilt in my sleep? By an evil secret society? And there's Kirigiri, but I don't know why you were gone so fast. I found Hagakuri inside the locker over there, by the poolside. He was sound asleep, so I kicked him until he woke up. You didn't have to kick me! You could have been a little nicer about it. Dude, like rubbing my tummy or something? I'll pass. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Kirigiri? You went missing all of a sudden and you never came back. I was just checking something out. Checking something out? It's nothing. It's not nothing. Nothing. More importantly, don't you get it, Kirigiri? They suspect you of being the Puppet Master's mole. First of all, how about you explain yourself, Hagakuri? Why are you dressed up like that? Well, I didn't really know either. I just suddenly fell asleep, and then I woke up. I was here. Not that it matters, but do something about that costume. It hurts just looking at it. Dude. I can't take it off. Why can't I take it off? Someone give me a hand, would you? I'd rather be refrained from building those things you can't take off by yourself. I didn't build this thing! The clasp on the back appears to be what's preventing me from taking it off. It's sealed fairly tightly as well. Alright, fine, I'll give you a hand. Okay, it took us several minutes just to get all the pieces separated, but with everyone's cooperation, we managed to remove Hagakuri's costume. Okay, laugh about it. The sweet taste of freedom, dude. I'm surprised at how perfectly this fits Hagakuri, you know? To put it another way, no one other than Hagakuri could possibly wear this costume. Wait, what? What? Hold on a second. Wait a second, sorry. There's no point in trying to hide it. I saw the blueprints in your room. It's quite obvious you're the one who built this costume. I saw the blueprints too. Same here. Then it really was Hagakuri who attacked everyone? Let's hog tie him. Yeah, so nobody else gets hurt. Hog tie me? Hold on a second, everyone. I think that's going a little too far. He may be the prime suspect, but he still deserves a chance to defend himself. Anywho, first of all, what's all this about attacks and blueprints? I'm hella lost right now. Save your excuses. It's already settled. You're the culprit. What? What culprit? I don't know what you're talking about. Someone is trying to frame me, dude. That's gotta be it. Nobody other than you could have worn this costume, Hagakuri, so the madman has to be you. It couldn't have been anyone else. You can't know that unless you try, dude. Okay, fine. If you're that insistent, I'll try it, okay? As soon as the words left her mouth, Ashiana began dressing herself in the Justice Robo suit. See, look at that, it's way too big. Besides, I can't see a thing. I can't even see my feet. I'm surprised you managed to walk around with this on. Like I said, it wasn't me. And what's up with this? The back doesn't bend at all. That's a pretty big design flaw. Design flaw? That's harsh. What? That was just me going with the flow. I didn't actually design... Well, either way, you get it now, right? You're the only one who could have worn this costume, Hagakure. With an irritated look on her face, Ashiana removed the pieces of the costume. Okay, now he just made me suspicious of him again! I don't know who did what! Like, seriously! How about that? You can't take yourself out of this. That's just because you're a chick, dude. If a dude tries, the guy, do it. Alright. Reluctantly, I attempted to put on the costume part scattered on the floor. Nope, our arms aren't the same length. I can't get it on. See, like I said, it's not possible. It doesn't seem to have made Hagakure's body. Or it does seem. Then there's another costume, just like it. And someone else wore it. And he's your culprit? If that's what you propose, then I kindly request you present some evidence. What kind of evidence? If you wish to claim there's another costume, then you must find it and present it to us. So say what? Either way, you're the only one who doesn't have an alibi for the attack. So you're definitely the culprit, Hagakure. But first off, what the heck happened? I have no clue what's going on right now. Would someone please help me out here? Okay, we got the Justice Robo costume. Can I talk to him and tell him everything, or? Dude, you've got to tell me what's going on. I'm completely lost. Going by what's been said, I guess someone's been killed. Hey, Nags, who was killed? Well, both Ishimaru and Yamada. What? Both? And you're the one who killed them. I told you it wasn't me. No, wait a second. Since it was the two of them who were killed... Aha! I know who your culprit is, dude! I suppose it's only fair. Let's hear what you have to say. Ish and Yams were in a heated battle over Alter Ego, right, dude? Therefore, the culprit is Alter Ego, aka Fuji Dude. How did Alter Ego kill them? That was disappointing. Disappointing? Just give it up already. You're not fooling us. You killed them, didn't you? I told you. You're way off the mark. Oh yeah, dude, that note I got. Note? Last note. I found a strange note stuck in my bedroom door. This is what it said. Found a hole, like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably way out. Would be bad if one of come found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But when I went to the rec room, like it said, I, passed out or something. I'm pretty sure the culprit drugged me with something, dude. As if. It's not impossible. There are drugs in the infirmary which could be used to induce sleep. Really? Like I thought. I got duped. They knew I'd fall for stuff like secret path and can see the outside. They deceived me, dude. And you got caught like a mouse in a trap. When you're locked up for this long, you want to check stuff like that out, even fully aware it's a lie, huh? God, I've been tricked. I was taken advantage of by my desire to get out of here, dude. Sounds like a bunch of crap to me. It's not crap. Fine, then show me the note. Yeah, get a load of this, dude. It's just here in my pocket. It's gone, I guess. Believe me, I'm begging you. I truly didn't kill anyone. Honest. You've already been told. If you want to be believed, then kindly produce the note. That you can you can assert whatever you so desire, but if you wish to be believed, then you must present evidence. Oh, come on, man. Okay, his testimony. Well, it's about time we recommence our investigation. There's not much time left until the class trial. What is there to investigate? Everyone knows perfectly well! Why did you do it, Hagakure? Why did you kill Yamada and Ishimaru? I told you! Was it for Monokuma's reward? Yeah, you look like you have money troubles. Wait, stop assuming things. Someone help me out here. You should be thankful we didn't tie you up. If you have time to cry about it, then wouldn't that time be better spent looking for something? Ah, right. Gotta go looking for that note and costume. I'm out of here, dudes. Got a bolt. I should get back to the crime scene, too. I asked Genocider to take over for me. It'd be tragic if she got into a fight with Sakura or something. So I'll see you later. And so everyone disappears, except... Can I ask you a favor, Nagai? Huh? I'd like you to give me a hand with my investigation. I'm off to a bit of a late start, but I'd like to make up that ground as much as possible. I'd be happy to help, but you have to promise me something first. You have to promise, when this is over, you'll tell me why you disappeared. I refuse. Even after everything that happened, she still didn't hesitate to make her response.
とにかく
Anyway, I'd like your help. Is that alright? Yeah, got
行
it.
きましょうか
I appreciate it. Let's go. I don't trust her!
ね
Anyway, hey Nagai, first I want to see the corpses. But, we're just gonna end this video here for today, so please comment, subscribe, tell me to like this episode, tell me who you think the killer is, because now I don't know which person it is. I thought it was Hagakuri, then I thought it was Yamada, now I think it's a mix of both. Kind of in between. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Take care till then.